Onesiphorus was a regular Christian who took advantage of opportunities to do good. We read of him in Paul's second letter to Timothy in 2 Timothy 1 verses 16 through 18, where it says, "The Lord grant mercy to the house of Onesiphorus, for he often refreshed me and was not ashamed of my chains. But when he was in Rome, he eagerly searched for me and found me. The Lord grant to him to find mercy from the Lord on that day. And you know very well what services he rendered at Ephesus." We learn from Paul's letter to Timothy that the young evangelist knew who this individual was. Paul explained that Onesiphorus had an opportunity to do good that was unique to him, and he took advantage of it, something that he must have done regularly considering the fact that Paul referred to the services he rendered at Ephesus. He was evidently from Ephesus, yet he happened to be in Rome while Paul was in prison there. Because of this, he had an opportunity to help the apostle. Timothy could not be there to help Paul even if he wanted to, since he was in Ephesus at the time. But Onesiphorus, because he was in Rome at this time, he was able to refresh Paul while he was imprisoned. In doing so, he ignored the potential hazard of aiding one who had been imprisoned for preaching the gospel. This is similar to the actions of the Good Samaritan that we read about in Luke 10 verses 30 through 37. In this very familiar parable, a man was beaten by robbers and left for dead on the side of the road. A priest and a Levite both saw him and passed by on the other side before the Samaritan saw him and helped him. This man did not know he would find a man in such dire need. There was nothing to indicate that he was actively looking for someone to help, yet he was confronted with the opportunity, and he did not let it pass without doing whatever he could to help, despite the possible danger or stigma of helping this particular unknown individual. Friends, we are to make the most of our time. Paul wrote, "Therefore be careful how you walk, not as unwise men, but as wise, making the most of your time, because the days are evil," Ephesians 5 verses 15 and 16. One of the ways that we can do this is by taking advantage of the opportunities that are before us. Paul told the Galatians, "So then, while we have opportunity, let us do good to all people, and especially to those who are of the household of faith," Galatians 6 and verse 10. Each of us have opportunities that no one else have. Some of us have opportunities to teach others. As Christians, we are to be examples to those around us and to take advantage of opportunities to teach others. Yet there is often the temptation to think that it is the responsibility of someone else to teach the lost, usually the preacher. While others may be teaching the lost, the reality is there are people around us for whom we, because of our relationship with them, be it family members, friends, neighbors, co-workers, we may be the best ones to reach that person and lead them to the truth. Even if we do not feel that we are equipped yet to teach them all that they need to know to believe and obey the gospel, we can work to generate an interest and then connect them with someone else who can teach them further. Also, we have opportunities to encourage others. We all have people we encounter who need encouragement. Like we noted with opportunities to teach, there are some people for whom we, because of our associations with them, may be the best one to provide that encouragement. That's why the Hebrew writer said that we are all to encourage one another day after day, Hebrews 3 and verse 13. We are to speak words that are good for edification according to the need of the moment, Ephesians 4 and verse 29, because these moments quickly pass by before others can step in and provide the encouragement that is needed. But also, we look for opportunities to help others. Like Onesiphorus and the Good Samaritan, we may enter these opportunities, we may enter situations where individuals are in need of help, and we may be the only one with a real opportunity to provide that assistance. We need to be on our guard. We need to be watchful, seeking those opportunities where we can help those who are in need. Opportunities like these are distinct moments in time, moments that are unique to us. If we put them off thinking that we can do these things at a more convenient time, then they will pass us by and oftentimes will be left undone. Therefore, we need to be looking for these opportunities to use them, not let them pass us by or allow someone else to step up in our place and take care of these situations that arise. Friends, Onesiphorus was remembered because of what he did for Paul in Rome. And let us simply try to make the most of our time just as Onesiphorus did, and look for opportunities to help in whatever way we can. Thank you, and have a blessed day.